This is the Blairing Out with Eric Blair show. Recently, OC Weekly did a cover story celebrating the 20-year anniversary of the Blairing Out with Eric Blair show on cable television. I want to personally thank all of the dedicated viewers for the last 20 years. Please continue to spread the word and subscribe to the show on YouTube. Tonight, interviewing rockers on the red carpet for the Ronnie James Dio Stand Up and Shout Cancer Fund's second annual Bowl for Ronnie event. Lizzy Borden, Mr. Enigma Records.
Yeah, we started. Yeah, that's where we started. Yeah,
that's right. Tell me about Enigma Records.
Enigma. Well, the most special thing that came out of Enigma was a publicist named Lisa Gladfelter. She went on to work for Geffen during the Aerosmith Whitesnake heyday. But before that, she was at Enigma. She was unbelievable. But now she's in Nashville doing all the country stars. But she was the reason why you ever heard of me. She was the greatest publicist. She knew exactly what to do, when to do it, how to do it, and I didn't know anything. So she actually taught me how to do all of this stuff, and people like her don't come around too many times. I mean, there's so many. She was a master at what she did, coming from a small label like Enigma, So yeah, and that's where we started. That when they joined up with Capitol Records, it was kind of a really cool thing. That whole thing was building for all of us, the company, and for the people in the company.
What has been the highlight of your career as Lizzy Borden?
Well, I mean, I've had 2 records that were, my heyday. But since then, I've been, more than half of my show now is songs after the 80s. So that's kind of a heyday for me because I'm able to play songs that I'm not dependent on that I wrote, years ago. So I only have to play a couple of those songs from the 80s, but the majority of my set is new songs. So that's kind of a highlight. But really, I've had many. I mean, we played, we continue to play all the big festivals in Europe. When you get out in front of 80,000 people, it's just, it never gets old.
Now tell me about Ronnie James Dio. Now we're here at the Stand Up and Shout for Cancer, Ronnie James Dio Stand Up and Shout for Cancer Fund, Rock and Bowl, second annual. Tell me what is important about this event and what effect and impact Ronnie James Dio had on your life.
Well, number one, he had a huge effect. When we first started, our first single came out, and it was KMET, the radio station, and there he said, okay, we're going to play your single tonight, Saturday night. Dio was playing his first solo show in LA, and he was playing 2 shows in one night. So we had tickets for the second show. So the first show, we got in the audience, or got into the a parking lot. Everybody waiting for the second show had their radios on, blasting. So we got to hear our single on the radio for the first time, and then we got to go see Dio right after that. So that night we were flying high. It was just one of those things that I'll always attach that to Dio for me, because I was such a huge fan. So that one night was one of the biggest nights of my life, to be on major radio and to see Dio in his first solo outing, because I had seen Dio with Rainbow. I'm one of the lucky few, and I was such a huge fan, so I followed him through his solo career and everything else. So he had a huge impact on me.
The Blairing Out Show.